5 seconds to go. Start. Learned Counsel for the Appellant in Criminal Appeal number 180 of 2008 strenuously argued that there was no evidence of common intention of the appellants to commit the offence under section 304 part 2 IPC, and the learned trial court erroneously convicted the appellants invoking provisions of section 34 IPC. The contention of the learned counsel for the appellant Rajesh Sahu was that there was no involvement of the appellant Rajesh Sahu in assaulting the victim by bamboo stick, and therefore he could not have been convicted for offence under section 304 part 2 by invoking section 34 IPC. Learned additional PP Miss Jahan, supporting the conviction and sentence of the accused appellant and the reasons assigned by the learned trial court, contended that the evidences brought on record was sufficient to prove the guilt of the accused beyond all reasonable doubt, and therefore the impugned judgment requires no interference by this court. I have perused the evidence on record and considered the submission made by the learned counsel for the parties. From the evidence on record, it transpires that PW1, the informant, PW2, PW3, PW5, and PW7 were not eyewitnesses to the occurrence, and they only came to know about the occurrence later on. PW5 was declared hostile by the prosecution. PW8 was the witness to the seizure by which a motorcycle was seized. PW10 was the doctor, and PW11 and PW12 were the investigating officer. Learned trial court, essentially relying on the oral testimony of PW4, PW6 and PW9 as well as the doctor PW10, recorded the conviction of the accused appellants. PW4 stated that he was the conductor of the bus in which the victim was travelling. According to him, the victim Dullu Datta was travelling in the bus. After moving some distance, accused Prakash Chowhan with Rajesh Sahu as pillion rider came in a scooter and overtook the bus. They stopped the scooter on the road, obstructing the bus, and consequently the driver stopped the bus. Both the accused appellant dragged the victim from the bus and severely assaulted him by a stick. On being assaulted by the accused appellants, the victim Dullu Datta fell down, raising alarm, "Save, save." Immediately he, PW4, and some passengers got down from the bus, and he, PW4, took the victim to hospital in a motorcycle. It was elicited during cross-examination of PW4 that both the accused persons assaulted the victim, but he had not noticed as to who had hit on the head of the victim. It was also elicited during his cross-examination that the accused persons also threatened the passengers not to get down from the bus. PW6 stated that he was travelling in the bus called Ma Darshini. The victim Dullu Datta was also travelling in the said bus. According to him, accused Prakash Chowhan, who was following the bus on scooter, stopped the bus and spoke something with the driver. After moving some distance, accused Prakash Chowhan parked his scooter in front of the bus. According to him, there was another person on the scooter as pillion rider. Prakash Chowhan instructed the driver to park the bus. After giving such instruction, Prakash Chowhan was moving ahead of the bus in his scooter with the bus following, and Prakash Chowhan, after stopping the bus, took out the victim Dullu Datta and assaulted him with a stick. The victim was taken to hospital by PW4. It was elicited in his cross-examination that initially, when the bus was stopped, the pillion rider of the scooter was sitting on the scooter and subsequently both of them came forward. It was elicited in his cross examination that he knew the accused Prakash Chowhan by name from before but had not known the name of Rajesh Sahu and had come to know the name of Mun Sahu from police. During cross examination, it was also elicited that he had seen Dullu Datta being assaulted with something like lathi stick but could not notice properly. He further stated that he had seen Prakash Chauhan assaulting the victim. PW9, who is another eyewitness traveling in the bus, stated that the bus stopped at Kendugudi. As the bus was waiting for a long time, he, along with other passengers, got down and noticed that both the accused persons were altercating with the victim Dullu Datta. The people assembled there dispersed them and he came back to the bus. When the bus was not moving for a long time, he again came down and found that a person was quarreling with Dullu Datta. During cross examination, it has been elicited that when he got down from the bus for the first time, Dullu Datta, and when he came down from the bus for the second time also, he noticed that the altercation was going on. Stop.